Have you tried any promotional methods that just didn't pan out?
Sure, plenty.
Can you give me a short list?
Well, even in Facebook ads have worked. So BookBub we talked about, and that's for their featured deals. But BookBub also has an advertising service. In that email they send, there's the 10 that they send to you, and at the very bottom is a little box that you can pay for. That's paid and run like an ad, like you would do on Facebook or Amazon or anything. Anybody can do that ad. It's clearly an ad, a spot, a paid for ad, as opposed to a vetted ad of theirs.
Okay.
I have tried those. I know other people have had great luck with them. I cannot get them to work for me. But I'll keep trying at it. Amazon ads. Some people have had great luck. I've had not so great luck, but I've figured out a way, where I'm starting to learn. There are some great sources online that give you, either free or if you're willing to pay, some great teachers, and they're helping me. But even if it doesn't, with Amazon, it's more for right now. I'm looking at it more as you either could call it brand awareness, just getting my name out there, or if you the whole 7 touches thing, that people need to be touched by your name or your advertising in like 7 different ways before they even remember who you are. So I consider it one of those, and occasionally I get a sale through that. There are tons and tons of those newsletter services. I've tried almost all of them to date. Pretty much BookBub, Robin Reads, and Kindle, ENT, e-reader, e-news today, e-reader news today, something like that. I forget the what it stands for. They're still valuable. Kindle Nation Daily is okay, and that's about it. There are a couple others that I'll use when I'm promoting something for free that doesn't really cost me much. I've tried merchandising kind of things, haven't had any luck with that. But these things, it's not that they don't necessarily don't work. I just haven't gotten them to work for me, and it may also just be my readership. We all have readers. All of us who write have readers across the spectrum. I was joking. I was saying, if I advertise to 18-year-old boys, they're not gonna. It's a waste of money. But that doesn't mean 18-year-old boys won't like what I write. It's just they're not going to be excited by the idea of, for advertising for me to spend money on it. But there are guys like in that category who have found my stuff and are like, oh, I really like this. So men, women, all age groups like my stuff. But the ones I spend money on, the ones who really, through my research, are my core readers, are women who are 45 years and older. And the older they are, the more they love me.
Okay.
So it's good
to know your demographic.
The graph just goes like that. When you hit about 60, it just skyrockets up.
Okay.
So that's who most of my advertising goes to. And so that may have something to do with why like t-shirts never sold. But then a friend of mine who is in that category, she suggested, have you tried coffee mugs? Because that's what I would like. And so I've just started putting that up, and it's all trial and error. It's all trial and error.
Okay.
And it's finding what works for your books and your demographics. And it's I hate to answering a lot of these questions. I feel like when I'm on a panel and I'm talking about the creative side of writing, and I've learned when I go on those panels that the first thing I say after I introduce myself is I say, by the way, the answer to all of your questions is it depends. Because that's the truth. And that's the truth about advertising. There's I'm trying to think if there's anything that I would outright say don't ever do it. And within the realm of normal, reasonable type of advertising things, and I can't think of anything. It just is a matter of what makes sense for whatever you're writing, genre-wise, and who the readers are. And they may not be who you think they are. I would never have guessed that, a bunch of 60-year-old plus women were going to be liking stories that I'm writing about this, guy blowing shit up and running around. like that, you know?
Okay.
You know, I kind of understand them liking the Max Porter stories. Those are paranormal mysteries. But even still, you just never know. So
Okay.